Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesusjunkjournals, and I just thought I'd come on here and tell everybody happy Thanksgiving. And I also wanted to talk about just a couple of things I found out in the last week or so. You probably already know about it, but I went on a girls trip with a couple of my best friends, and we ended up out in the middle of nowhere, and there was a fabric store there. And I was walking through the fabric store, and I love Tim Holtz fabrics. And in the past, I've bought them in the last few years. Just randomly, you know, I'll get a half a yard online or whatever. And I hadn't really paid attention to his new products a whole lot. So anyway, I'm walking through this fabric store, and as I'm about ready to leave, they're waiting on me actually to leave, and I see this one bolt of fabric that's really interesting. So I bent down to see what it was, and it said Tim Holtz on it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, because usually these little fabric stores out around me, I've asked before, like, do you have any Tim Holtz fabric? And they're like, who? This store had a whole wall of Tim Holtz fabrics. So I just was like, oh my goodness, because you know, it's okay to buy them online, but when you can touch them and feel them and look at them, it's so much better. And so I was getting really excited, and all of a sudden this woman walks up, and she's looking at them too, and she says, hey, do you know if they have the latest ones for Tim Holtz? I go, well, what do you mean? And she says, well, you know, this month's. I go, this month, what I don't understand. And she said, oh, this whole year Tim Holtz has put out 10 fabrics a month for his thing was going to be for the whole year, and so this is the last month that he's going to do it, and she was there to get him. I couldn't believe it. So this whole year they've put out 10 fabrics, and what they are, a lot of them are the same fabric, but they're in different colorways, and I'm going to show you what I bought. Okay, so these are, they had fat quarters for some of them, and others I just had to have them cut me a piece, and I cut like a quarter of a yard. And I was so excited about them, and then I went home and looked at them online, because you could see all of them online, the same store. And there were so many other ones, so I ended up buying even more that haven't arrived yet. But here's one. I ended up getting 2 pieces of it, and it's his palette, all of his paint palettes that he's stacked up and created a pattern out of. I won't show you every single one of them like that, but here's one with color chips that he's done, and I got 2 of those. And then he has a bunch of these collaged fabrics in different colorways. So this was orange. And so this same one, they had like 1 month was orange, 1 month was blue, one was green, one was purple, red. Each month I think had a different colorway and different fabrics, but some of them were the same, just different color. So there's that one. And maps, so he had a bunch of maps, which I love maps. And just said it's a map of Liverpool, which, you know, doesn't really matter what it is, it's just kind of cool looking. And here's another one. I think this might have been in the purple colorway. So you can see if you've used his products. And by the way, I don't make any money or I don't receive anything from them. I'm always promoting Tim Holtz. I'm always talking about him. And it's just because you can't hardly do junk journaling without Tim Holtz products in some way, shape, or form. So here's another one. But here's one. Botanicals, I got 2 pieces of that. And that had different colorways, I think, too. But I think this might have been the purple colorway. And then here's a collage with flowers and newsprint or some sort of book page or something on the background. Here's his bugs, which I love. Bingo card, and that came in different colors. Here's a blue. He did a aqua or whatever colorway. So there's that. And here, and then he had one that was neutral, which is great, because then of course it goes with everything. So that was the neutral collage fabric. And this, oh, so now this is from the very last collection he did that this lady turned me on to, is he did the whole rainbow of color. So it's like a, oh, what is the word? It was really popular 3 or 4 years ago. Not moire. Oh, I can't think. Where it goes gradually from one color to the next. So I didn't, of course, get the whole. See how it goes from purple to blue, green, yellow, and it goes all the way across. So he did a whole set of fabrics in that color way, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is a certain colorway or if it's just a, I don't know what that one is, but it's got a lot of gold in it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here because, and here's the thing, we don't work with fabric, we work with paper usually, but I try to always work fabric into my journals, and I sure am going to now. And also, of course, it makes great covers. I love to make my covers out of cloth. So I just, if anybody else enjoys that, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew, because here I've gone the whole year and had no idea, because I don't keep up with him. So anyway, that is that. And then the other thing I was going to tell you was what I've been kind of doing here. So I had some old Tim Holtz paper, a tablet. It's the first tablet I bought when I started junk journaling, and I've been hoarding it. And when I looked at it again, the sheets of paper were like in squares, small squares and rectangles and different shapes on some of them. So I took those sheets and I cut them apart, and so that gave me all these squares. And I have a kit, and I'll put the link in below in the description, for small words. I think, I don't know what I called it, but what they are is I made little words like this. So small that you can cut out, and you don't have to recreate, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. My Savior leads me, the Lord is my shepherd, things like that. Little phrases, and small enough that you can glue them onto small items. And so I used them for this project with all these squares. I had all these squares, and I'm like, well, what am I going to put on these? And they'll just be little tiny tuck-ins in my journals. And I remembered I had these from that kit. So that kit is out there, and it's really fun. If you want to just cut up a bunch of small pieces of paper or use your scraps up, and then you have your words already, and you can just sit there and kind of put together combinations. I'm trying to make them more interesting. So like some of these, like this is interesting on this side because of his paper, and on the back side I put my words and a piece of washi tape just to add a little bit more interest to the way it looks, and little things like that. So I had some stamps I used, and so on and so forth. So I just thought I'd show you those in case you feel like sitting down and just playing around for something easy. Now these I've set aside because I want to add just a little bit, something, one more little thing. So I got these little Tim Holtz snippets, it's called ephemera pack snippet, and just glue a little piece of something to it just to add a little bit more interest to those. So anyway, that is my update for now. Stay tuned, because I'm making plans for next year, what we're going to do, and I kind of have a plan. I won't talk about it yet, but some new things are coming. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.